Hi, this is James George with Power Blogger, and today I am going to show you guys a productivity program that I like to use every day. On the screen you can see that it's called Wunderlist, Wunderlist. If you go to wunderlist.com, that's where you can download the program. And I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works and why I think it's so awesome. The best part about this program is it's 100% free. And so I have all types of projects. I am a website designer, and I also have multiple blogs. I write for other people's blogs and get paid to do that. And so I have a lot to keep up with. Even just life tasks. Pick up such and such from the grocery store. Go by the post office. You know, when you're trying to run a business or you're running multiple smaller businesses or, you know, whatever you're doing, it's tough to keep up with everything. And so I find that this tool, Wunderlist, is the best tool. It's so easy to use and it's packed with a lot of extra features. And for being free, I'm just amazed at how great it really is. And so I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works. And so when you start up Wunderlist, you're going to have an inbox and a start, and then all this is going to be blank down the side here. And so what I do is every project that I am working on, whether it's my own website, it's a website that I design for or I write for, any kind of project that I'm working on, I create it as a new list. And so, for example, you know, I may have an urgent list, a weekend to-do list. You can create an infinite amount of little lists on the side here that will help you keep up with things. And so what I can do is, for example, I have different websites that I'm working on, and I have different places I'm writing for. And so you can just click the button to add a new list. Let's say I'm working on a new sports store. So I might name it Sports Store. And so when you create a new list, you have a blank section up here. And this is where you write out your tasks. And all you have to do is just type what you're going to do. Let's say I'm going to break down the project in steps. Meet with client. And hit enter. And so you've got this right here, and you'd say, well, that's really simple. I could do that with a lot of other tasks. Well, okay, you could, but you've also got little extra features here, and this is where Wunderlist really shines. So let's say meet with client. I need to keep up with when I'm going to meet with them. So let's say you can set the due date. Let's say I'm going to meet with them on Wednesday the 7th. And I need you to remind me on Tuesday at 12 p.m. And so what will happen is when you set this reminder, it will email you at your account's email address at 12 p.m. telling you, hey, don't forget about your meeting tomorrow with your client in the sports store. And you'll get that email in your email address. It just automatically generates it, which is fantastic. Another reason why I love Wunderlist is you can add subtasks. So I can say something like create brief go over budget and sign contract. And so you've got subtasks here so that you can make sure that you get everything done that you need to get done. And another reason why I love Wunderlist so much is you've got notes right here. And so You can make notes about the client. Client is allergic to shellfish. So you'll remember if you're going to meet them for lunch, that's really important. You might want to just keep that in mind so you don't try to take them to a seafood restaurant so they, because they can't eat anything there. Just simple things like that you just, you've got, 30 people you're going to be talking to in the next couple of days. This might slip your mind, but you just go over your to-do list and it reminds you, hey, don't forget this important detail. Another thing that I do, like when I write articles, is I will make notes about where I want to take the article. Let's say that I'm writing an article about productivity. I'll say, well, I want to mention the to-do list app that I use all the time and other free tools on the web. And I might make a list out here of the free tools that just come off the top of my head, so I don't accidentally leave them out. So Wunderlist is excellent for this. And so, with all of these features, you would think, well, that's really awesome. But you can also attach a file. And so you won't forget any important files that have to go with a certain task. But one of the coolest things I think that Wunderlist has is the ability to prioritize your tasks. And so let's say that this was an important task. Let's say I really want to meet with this client. They're going to, they could be $100,000 client. I really need them. And so you just click this little star here, and what that does is it puts you've got a starred section up here, and all of your starred tasks are right here. And so that way you can keep up with your most important tasks, so you don't get caught up in doing the little things, and which can really mess with your time and your productivity, because you don't want to spend your time doing stuff that isn't important and then miss the important stuff. And so being able to star your tasks and being able to prioritize them is excellent. And when you're done with them, you just check them off, and that's it. So it's just really simple. You just click it, and it goes away, and it's done. And so it's really simple. Or you've got stuff for today that you can set up, things that are due today. And it's just a really excellent tool for keeping up with all of your tasks and prioritizing your time, so that you can get done the things that you absolutely have to do today. And then once you're done with those, you can knock out some of the other extraneous tasks. Excellent tool. It's 100% free, and it works on, like I'm on a Mac, and it works on Mac, it works on PC, it works on iOS, so you can get it for iPad, you can get it for your iPhone, you can get it for an Android device. It's excellent. You can have it on every platform. And what's fantastic about it is, let's say that I won't be taking my laptop with me to a meeting, but I'll be bringing my iPad. I can just, it syncs your account between all of your devices. And so if I take my iPad with me and put in a some bullet points for a to-do list for a client, then it will automatically sync it, and I'll be able to access it on my laptop, on my phone, on my iPad, on a PC computer. And if you happen to not be in touch with any of those, you can go online and you can access them from the web. So as long as you have an internet connection, you can go to Wunderlist.com and log into your account with your email address and your password. And you always have access to all your tasks as long as you have an internet connection. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Something I wanted to share with you, and it's a huge time saver, and it helps me keep up with everything, and it's 100% free. You can't beat that. They have done an excellent job. Well, I hope this helps you guys out. My name is James George, and this was Power Blogger.